Welcome to the Red Booth. We have the band Rival Tides here visiting, and we'd like to introduce you to all of the members here. Why don't we start from this side? Will you say hello?
My name is Jason, and I play bass.
My name's Alex, I play guitar.
My name is Robyn, and I play vocals.
I'm Caleb, I play guitar.
I'm Greg, and I play drums.
You guys are on tour, right? Like, or you are going to be very soon. Like, what's the deal with that right now?
We do tour. We do West Coast tours. We tour to Texas to go to South by Southwest and stuff like that.
Nice.
So we're gearing up for some more West Coast, going up and down, and then going inland into Arizona.
Okay. Did you guys have like a record label that like helps you with all this, or you just
Nope.
totally?
This is all us.
Independent.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So you guys book all of your like gigs and everything.
Everything.
We do everything, man. What's really cool about this band is that everybody is like really good at something individually. Like we're all good at a lot of things, but as far as the band, no, I meant like I didn't want to make it sound like you're only good at this, you suck at everything else. Caleb's like awesome with like band relations and setting up shows and trying to get tours and shows going.
Cool. So you're kind of the PR for the band. Kind
No, actually, Greg is like
No?
he's like
PR guy.
Oh, really?
I'm just the eye candy.
he's like Caleb's like our booking agent at this point.
getting older.
Cool.
And Greg's really good at like online presence and just really like the PR side of it.
Nice. Do you
as
like
well
do all
as
the
Alex.
blogging and all that stuff?
Yeah.
That's
do
cool.
all the writing-related things and.
Yeah.
That's awesome, though. I mean, that's really impressive. You guys have like got a whole tour going on and everything with, and you don't have a record label.
Yeah.
It kind of seems like record labels are not really desirable. Almost like at this point, like so many people are able to like do stuff on their own and like.
Well, that's definitely part of it. I don't know. It's just since everything's gone digital now, and you can release stuff on your own, and technology, smaller studios are putting out, a really good sounding product nowadays. It kind of you don't rely on that huge bankroll,
Yeah.
But although it still helps.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
you
sure
know?
it would be nice to get like a deal where they, give you a bunch of money up front so you can just work on your
That's
your
what it
albums and
is.
stuff,
That's the biggest thing. I think when you first want to start a band, you're thinking like the mentality of like the 70s or something, where like you play a club and some guy shows up and he's like, "You guys are amazing, sign here," and you're
Yeah.
like, money's just pouring in.
Yeah.
Like everybody has that like rock star idea,
Yeah.
but once you
It's not
actually,
like that.
no, it's not like that anymore. When you start actually becoming a band, you just start doing. You just realize you're gonna do it no matter what because you love doing it, and you're just hoping maybe there's a label comes across like you said just to help.
Yeah.
Like just get us
Yeah.
on tour. We can quit our day jobs and we
Yeah.
can
That's all
actually
that
just do
is.
this.
They have
Yeah.
a backing. Hey, what's
Yeah.
the name? Oh,
Yeah.
this? Well, bam.
It's also
Yeah.
the way you have to do it these days. You can't rely on just getting a record deal. With
Yeah.
social media, the ability to get your music out there is so accessible to any band.
Yeah.
Really what you're looking for with a label is to take you to that next level. If you're not doing it already, you're not already setting up shows and booking and merch and your whole package there, you're not ready for a label yet.
So how long has this band been around officially?
The core started with Caleb and Robyn back in 2006. It basically started with us, and then we found a bass player and a drummer, and then we played, and there was just it was just a big development curve at that point in time. So those years we spent together playing shows, and
That's a long time.
we had this studio in downtown LA that had no air conditioning, and it was like right above us was the roof. So in the summer it'd be a good 110, 15 in there, and
Oh
that's
my
not a
God.
joke. And I think just the fact we stayed in there and kept writing and kept doing what we were doing, and just like we're basically playing in our underwear because we're dying from heat stroke,
I know what it's like to be naked.
I do like
That is true.
no, and as I said, we just kept progressing, and then our bass player left and our drummer left, and they went their separate ways, and we were just in this weird limbo, and we got him on board, and then I found Greg on
MySpace.
MySpace.
Really?
MySpace.
Was
it on
Wow.
MySpace?
It was on MySpace.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
The
Forgot about
classified
that.
section, which I think shut down like a month after that.
Pretty much.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my
It
God.
wasn't around any longer.
It was meant to be.
Wow.
Wow.
It was meant to be.
That's awesome.
Forgot about that.
And then we came in and auditioned Greg, and I remember we set everything up, and he knew all the songs better than we did because we hadn't practiced in like 3-4 months, and I was like, okay. And the rest is pretty much where we end up now,
It's so interesting though to me because like the way that bands get like come together, it's quite a story. Like in many ways, like how did you guys end up being this is the people, like this is the one that jammed together, you know?
Funny enough, I don't think we actually became an actual band until these guys showed up. We were actually felt like, okay, now we have something, you know?
Yeah.
Like, we always had fun. We always did, you know, our best, but it still felt like we were trying to still learn. We're trying to, there's something that's missing. And then when this all came together, which is probably, you know, a bigger reason why we did transition to a new name and everything, we felt like we've really came into who we are as a band. I would never forget that one of the funniest moments with these two is actually when he wasn't in the band. We were starting the band before he was in, and we were playing acoustic. We were trying to make a song. He was like playing some acoustic songs, like singing some lyrics, and he came over to fix his computer or something.
Oh, really?
And he comes over, and I was like, oh, this is Alex. He was in a band before, and,
Yeah.
and he's like sitting there fixing the computer, and him and me were making music, and I remember just seeing Alex like he's
like, huh?
like he just
He wants to
like he
get
was
in on that.
longing. He's like, I want to make music with you guys. You can see like he's like, man, I want to be in a band again.
Did he like walk out like all like that? Or did
No,
he
I could
go,
just tell that
"Come
he
here,
was
come
like,
play"?
you could tell he was just like, man, I miss that, you know.
So I wanted to ask you about that. A lot of people like drink before shows because of stage fright, right?
Yeah.
So so you guys just were like, we're not gonna do that. Like, is that why you would drink before? Did you drink before shows because of that? Or
We actually never did.
Yeah,
That was
we
one of
had
the
a pretty
rules.
Really?
firm policy, and there was no drinking before, during practices or shows, because we wanted to be the band that was going to make it. And we've seen so many bands that get into being rock stars and drinking and doing all that stuff right before they go on and play, and it affects their performance. So we wanted to step on stage as professionals, even from the beginning when we were pretty rough.
That's
And,
awesome.
You know, those fears you have going on stage, you got to conquer those, and you know. But that's part of the rush of being a musician, getting on in front of those people, and that's the stuff that you love to feel. Playing those shows, you're like, dude, I really hope I don't mess up. This is awesome, exciting. It's a rad show. Those are the fun ones, at least for me, anyways.
I'm the one that came from a band who thought we were cool and would always drink before shows. And one time we drank way too much, and it was the worst show I have ever experienced in my life.
Oh my God, what happened?
It was basically everybody was just sloppy. The singer was a key above than what we were supposed to be
Oh
in.
no.
So it's like, duh. He was like, duh.
Wait a minute, that was us, Jason. You
Oh,
forgot.
you're right. I forgot about that.
That's every show. I always go a key above.
No.
Yeah, well, because everyone thinks of musicians, they're just like, yeah, man, whatever. Like,
Party,
you know, partying all the
yeah.
time, and you know, you're artists. You know, you're trying to do your art, and
Yeah.
whatever helps that, then that's really.
And there really are
intense.
some people out there, I mean, especially like in the old days, that just could get wasted and just be amazing still.
Hendrix.
Yeah, I mean, and I think a lot of people...
They use him as an example, right?
They
They're
look-
like,
they
oh,
look
see
at-
if you could do it. Then
Well, they
I
look
can
at
do
that.
it.
They look at that
Yeah.
person and they
They're
go,
the
"Oh, that's what a
exception.
rock star is," and so
Right.
everybody thinks that's what they need to do to be a rock star. It's like,
Yeah.
it's more. And now, in that, when that happens, it's like they're using more of the image than actually trying to be good musicians and put on a good show. It's like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? We're not going on stage just so people go, "Oh my God, it was crazy!" Like Robyn was like puking and drunk and didn't sing and it was awesome. Like, we don't want that.
They
That's
threw
not our
beer
style.
bottles at each other.
Yeah, I mean, if
It's
we were like a punk
crazy.
band, that'd be great. But you know,
Yeah.
we're not that style. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I think it's tough because musicians, rock stars, they're supposed to be that dream that everybody like looks at and goes, "Oh, I wish I could do that, not
Right.
have to work my job and then go out
Drink
and
all
play
the
in front
time.
of." Yeah.
Yeah.
The reality is it's not like that. You sit in a van and it's hot and uncomfortable. But you know, we want to be yeah, with no pants on. We want to be role models to people too. Like our songs, we don't sing any songs that are negative. They're negative, but they're talking about something positive. We want to be able to reach out to kids that maybe are having tough times and show them that you can be musicians or you can get through problems in your life and you don't have to resort to drugs and alcohol and stuff like that. Well, not all of us. Greg doesn't drink. You know, we don't have a problem with drinking in moderation and
Right.
responsibly, but none of us do drugs, and
Yeah.
you know, we're pretty against it as far as that goes.
That is like really, really impressive. I highly commend you guys for doing that. Like
Yeah,
seriously.
thank you.
I'm just so happy to have you guys
We're
here.
gonna get
It's really
so
hard though
wasted right after
sometimes.
Okay, where's the
We're
shot?
we're gonna get so wasted after this interview.
Okay, so what is your new album going to be called, or your new EP, I should say?
We do not have a title yet. We are hard at work at that.
Okay.
But yeah, the new song is called My Insomnia, and that's the new release.
Very cool.
And I will say that the music video is pretty awesome. It's epic. It has a story to it. It's
Have you
not-
guys shot it already and stuff, or is it like?
Yeah.
It's done.
I directed and edited it, so I'm almost done. It's pretty much done editing. It's just a couple
Wow.
little things.
No,
to
he
finish.
did everything.
And started
Are you
it.
serious?
Everything.
I didn't star in it. Oh, actually, well, we all did.
You weren't that kid in the.
No.
No?
No. I mean, we have a performance obviously within the song, but there's like a story.
So you're directing them as well and
he
doing
wrote the
and
music,
editing?
And
Yeah.
he recorded it.
That's
That's
what I do.
cool.
That's what I do on the side.
Actors,
That's awesome.
actresses.
Besides the bartending day job, I direct and edit.
We pretty much do everything in. As far as the band goes, we do everything in house, and we pay for everything. We own
All the rights.
We own everything. You know.
That's
So
fantastic.
that's one of the things, because like we are kind of our own mini label right now that just doesn't have any money.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
but you know,
you guys are doing the right stuff, man. I mean, I know you will be because you'll just keep putting it out there. I've seen some of your music videos and they're very impressive.
Oh,
you know,
thank
and thank you so much for watching the band Rival Tides on.
The Red Booth.
Okay.
Perfect.
The bag, martini shot, baby.
Yeah.
Bust out the champagne. Is this your first show?
This is my first show.
We are blessed. We
I
are
am
blessing
so
our
excited to have you guys as my
Should we
first
sign something?
show.
I feel like we should sign something.
Yeah,
Put it right
that'd be
on the
awesome.
wall.
Can I write on there?